I actually went to university. I did a degree. I then did another degree, etc., etc. Those things worked in my favour, and they actually really helped me to progress a career in football. Being female and being girls, as we know, we're very much underrepresented. That means that actually this is a very, very important and crucial time for all of you, whether it's in football or any other sport, because there is a need for more people like you to be ambassadors, to be role models. What you want to do is be the person that these people that that you're saying that you care about, your brothers, your sisters, that they aspire to be like. All these skills, these life skills that some of you may take for granted, they are very, very important, and they will outweigh any of the other things, because you may be good at a certain academic subject. If you don't have those life skills to back it up, it will be very challenging for you growing as you grow older.
Hi everyone, it's Manisha. So I am here at Slough and Eton College for the Girls Get Active Day. So let's go in and see the girls get active.
With organisers, so we've got the main people here who have organised the whole event. Can you tell us about how the event came about?
It came about last year, so this is the second year of it. It came from a former student for Duma Olo, and the main initiative was to get girls active, to help them participate, and it's kind of to help break down barriers such as culture, gender and ability.
Sounds brilliant. How's the morning gone so far?
It's gone great.
We're trying to get the girls, we're trying to encourage them to work with each other, get to know more girls.
So how important do you think getting more females into sport is?
I think it's really important because I obviously have been in PE lessons myself, and I have seen girls that don't like to be involved, and it's just those kind of girls that we really want involved, and it's just what all the schools have done is get all the girls that aren't really, I'd say they're the ones that are picked last, and here it's giving them the chance to actually get.
Excellent, and I think that's a really important point you made there about everyone, so being equal, so we're talking about equality of opportunity over here, aren't we? It's not just about being very good at a sport, but it's actually about incorporating and encouraging everybody. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So, how has this morning gone for you?
It's gone really good.
What have you enjoyed about it?
The fact that I've got to interact with sports that I don't know.
And do you enjoy sport yourself? Any particular sports you like? Oh, you like football? What football team do you support? Oh, you said Arsenal, things would have been different. So let's go back. So you're in this wheelchair. Is this part of one of your activities?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
It's wheelchair basketball.
Wheelchair basketball. And how has this been different to when you play, when you've actually taken part in basketball without the wheelchair?
It's like harder because you don't realise how to hands on the
And do you think it's made you a little bit more aware as well in terms of disability? Are there any other disability sports that are going on today? Nishika's from Arborvale School. Nishika, what have you been up to this morning? What activities have you taken part in? You've been playing some basketball. Have you enjoyed it? Is that one of your most favourite sports, or is there another sport that you like better? That's your favourite sport. And you were it was the disability basketball in the wheelchair. It was wheelchair basketball. How was that different to when you play basketball normally? Was it fun? Are you enjoying yourself so far? Are there any sports you're looking forward to today? Maybe javelin?
When I talk about cultural barriers, so being Asian and being female, like I said to you, when I was growing up, there was very little opportunity for girls to play football. Being Asian on top of that, and those of you who are not just Asian but actually come from an ethnic minority background will understand other barriers. So for my mum, it was very much about how the community would see an Asian girl playing football and then being dressed in, you know, dressed in clothes that perhaps are not seen as being very feminine. So I'm here with Head of PE, Ellen Corking. Ellen, can you tell us how important you think it is to you that girls do get active and involved in sport?
Okay, I think it's probably one of the main priorities for girls. They all need to be physically active all the time, and that's what today's about. It's getting girls that don't necessarily engage in PE to come and be physically active and to be on par with the boys, and to make sure that they understand the importance not just of being part of a sports team, but for their overall health in the future as well.
So in your opinion, do you think that there is still a problem of an underrepresentation of girls and women in sport?
Definitely. Our main barrier still is parent backing, allowing the girls to participate in sport outside of the school day. With the new government initiative of saying that all children need to be doing at least 2 hours of PE, we can engage them during curriculum time, but we still do struggle to get girls on the competitive side or even on the recreational side turning up to our clubs. We have the same girls that turn up for everything, and the main problem is because the parents don't value it and aren't backing it and aren't allowing their girls to be engaged in sport. We definitely find it is a cultural barrier still as well, that more of the white British children are engaging and a lot of the African children, whereas the Asian girls, we still struggle to get all of them engaged in sport as much.
And I can understand that being Asian myself, which is how imperative do you think it is to have role models from ethnic minority backgrounds, particularly those from Asian and the black community?
Oh, it's so valuable. There are more and more, obviously, role models of different cultures at the top flight now in sport. So it's important to use those role models to try and get the girls on side. I think the main thing though is in PE is making sure that they enjoy it and they can send that message home that it's fun, it's enjoyable, and they're getting a lot out of it. So they will want to stay after school and want to participate and join clubs. But that's another barrier for girls, is there's not enough clubs out there for them. There's plenty for boys, they have plenty of football teams, rugby teams, and there still isn't enough backing for the girls so they can participate in those sports they like.
And perhaps in terms of trying to help overcome that barrier, it's brilliant that you've actually got young leaders who are organising, who are actually from, it's very culturally mixed as well, acting as role models and ambassadors who can potentially help.
Yeah, we're very lucky in Slough, and especially at Slough Eton, that we have a good group of ambassadors and sports leaders that do get the message across that it's important, and they do try to encourage them to get engaged, which is what we want. And when they see more and more girls getting involved, especially of the different cultures, they're more likely to want to get engaged, which is good.
Thank you.